Ed here, out in the garage. Uh, as everybody knows that, well, maybe you don't, I am modeling on the cheap because I'm all all my productions are self-financed and I'm on a limited budget, so I have to learn how to stretch my budgets and sometimes mix and match my hobbies. Well, today we're going to show you do something different and just show you a trick that I learned from another hobby of mine, and I've integrated this into my plastic modeling and some of the tools because they cross over. So let's kind of get with it and see what's going on here on the table. So first of all, I'm also my own cameraman, so please bear with me. Alright, what I've got here is a cutting mat with some of the parts for my 1/400th scale locomotive and time train here. 1/40th scale. Currently I am working on the wheels. I have 4 of them completed for the front carriage. Each of these consists of 3 parts which I have to cut out. And cut them out of cardstock. There's a full sheet and sheet that I've already cut out, or my parts that I'm working on right now. So it's kind of like so. Nope, sorry, it's like so. Alright, so I've already cut these out, and this out, and all these wheels. And this is what these are, as these are the middle of the wheels. And as you can see, I've got 4 complete. I've got 4 more to do, and each one, well, I take an X-Acto and cut the sections that don't belong out. Like so. And you discard. Alright. Now, being that I'm working with paper, paper dulls these blades quite rapidly. And I'm going to show you a little trick that has carried over from my days of working with leather. That's a big old hunk of leather. Okay. And these are the carriages. Oops. Straight edge carriages for the wheels. Still have the axles to make, put them on. Yeah. Anyway, wheels and axles will go in these. Okay. Now, from leatherworking, I've learned how to keep my knives sharp. This is cut down belt blank that I got when I was working for Tandy Leather before they were bought out by the leather factory. Okay. Now, also purchased this little jewel. This is called Jeweler's Rouge. What you do with this, it's basically a very fine abrasive. Impregnate your leather, which is skin side up or smooth side up, as opposed to the suede side. Take your blade, put your finger on the blade, not on the edge, but on the blade so you can feel it. Push it onto the leather. This is, at this time, it's called a strop. And you drag it along. As you saw the little ends, pick that up. Sorry, being my own cameraman, I can't zoom in to show you. But what that does, this actually polishes your blade, cleans up your edge, and lengthens the life of your blade. You can actually hone this to the point where if you break the tip off, you can actually replace the tip. But I haven't gone that far yet. But this I have had blades that have lasted me, specialty blades, not these. I can keep one of these going for months by doing this until I break the tip. But this will keep it nice and sharp for use in your models, plastic, paper, or whatever project you're dealing with at the time. Yeah, I mean, yes, I have extra blades, but at $10 to $15 a pop for 10 blades, I'm going to keep them going as long as I can. Yeah, I've got one blade in the number 2 handle that I've actually had for decades. And when it's the flat-ended one, and it's got a little burr on that end. That's why that's digging in like it's doing. And I'll polish that out. Yeah, remember your barber doing this back in the day with his straight edge razor? Well, you can do it with this. Tandy Leather is www.leatherfactory.tandyleather.com, or maybe just tandyleather.com. Whatever it is, I'll try to leave a link in the description. But this had a little burbly down on the very tip, and there it is. And I learned this from sharpening the blades for a swivel knife, which you use to cut to tool leather. Many of the leathercraft tools transfer over, like these. These are wonderful little things. They've got point on one side and a spoon on the other. These are wonderful for using with putties. Working them into the cracks and whatever. So, anyway, don't know how long this is going. It'll be a little longer than normal, but I've about got that little burr worked out of that tip just by dragging it along the leather strap. That's 110-pound cardstock right there. You also use a pair of dividers for your leather work, and it also works well on here. Those two you can polish up. But anyway, I digress. Going to leave you with that, I think, since this is running a little long. Gonna be remaking a pouch for a friend. Brought me some leather to do so. And in the meantime, I'm going to continue working on my paper train. And keep my blade sharp at the same time. So, anyway, I may have to do some editing on this one, but anyway, there we go. That's my tip of the day for continuing your doing things on the cheap. So everybody do have a wonderful day.